My friends, hope you're well today. Thanks for being here. It's Brian. So it's been roughly 60 days since I've been on this YouTube journey. And before that, it had been a long time since I've actually done anything brand new that I was uncomfortable with. And this has really reminded me of these few simple rules that it takes to be successful in absolutely anything you do. Because for 16 years, I had worked in the corporate world, and I'd always had this dream of being an entrepreneur. Like, my biggest goal was to simply work for myself. And the last 5 years of that 16-year career, I just spent unmotivated and unfulfilled, but unwilling to make a move out into my dream. I did it on the side. I had started a little bit real estate business, but the salary and the comfort and the safety of a full-time job kept me from making a move. And you might be in the same place. You might have a dream of something you want to do, and your gut and intuition is telling you to go do it. But you might be in a place of safety, or there might be a fear factor with taking a risk, or you might not be able to find consistent motivation. But that calling that you have intuitively is a calling from something greater, that gut feeling that you have. This is what I really want to do, that thing that you tell your friends about. And time is your biggest asset. So again, what I'm going to talk about briefly today is how to move in that direction, how to start making progress. Because once you spend 60 days or so making progress in that direction, you become a different person. Your self-image changes. So long story short, I finally got laid off out of the corporate world. I think the universe was trying to tell me something. And I got pushed out. And the one great decision I made was, at that point, I decided I'm not going back. I'm going to chase this little real estate business that I had full time. So I wanted to build a business in the storage business. And to do that, I had to buy storage facilities. So what I made myself do was make phone calls every single day. I had a goal to make 30 phone calls a day for 60 days to build this business. And I was just terribly uncomfortable at first making calls, asking people if they wanted to sell me a property, right? Because, it's almost like you're cold calling people and they're uncomfortable. But as I exercised that muscle and as I continued to do it and just forced my way through it, I got more knowledgeable. I started figuring out how to make people on the phone more comfortable. And I got more and more confident, and that fear dissipated. And that's the same thing with this YouTube journey, right? It's like, go back and watch my first video if you're bored, but go check that thing out. It's like filmed at the wrong angle, and I talk really slow and quietly. But that's all part of it, is diving into this unknown. And these are the couple things that will make you successful at anything if you implement them. The first is just consistency. So on this YouTube journey, I've put out a video every single day. And I remember somebody saying a while ago, it takes like 50 videos for you to feel comfortable. And that's 100% true. It wasn't until around video 50 that I felt like I could actually watch the video back and be like, okay, this is actually me. It sounds like me. It's not like this awkward guy on YouTube. So 50 days out of 60 is when I finally got to that place. But the consistency over time, you just start to build and get more and more comfortable. So whether you want to chase this dream that you have, this intuitive ambition, again, this goal that you tell your friends about, this biggest dream that you have, even if you don't have the monetary resources to do it full time, if you can carve out just a little bit of free time every day, let's say 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and just stay consistent with it. Because it's in that action where you get the real knowledge of what will make you successful and the things that you need to avoid in this thing that you're trying to do. All possibilities are available to you right now. And time, again, is your biggest asset. And you want to move in that direction of your calling, right? In this present moment, you know what you want to be doing. And again, there is a reason that this idea of your greatest excitement and fulfillment is embedded deep within you. And that is because it is your purpose here to carry that out. Don't do what I did and avoid it. Just take a little bit of time every day to be consistent. So it's showing up with that consistency, and the first few days or the first few weeks, you're going to feel awkward. It's going to feel uncomfortable. But you underestimate your resilience and how fast you learn when you're doing it every single day. I ended up building this storage business that I started back in like 2016, 2017 to like 10 properties and had a ton of success. And it was only like, again, that first 60 days that were awkward, but you just get better at things and you start to recognize just by the nature of pure volume what people respond to and what they don't, and what you're good at and what you need to work on. So this YouTube journey has been super exciting. I've met some amazing people. It's everything I wanted to learn. And, after I built a real estate business, this is what I felt my next gut and intuition calling was. And I wasn't going to deny that. And I just said, I'm going to set this camera up and I'm going to go to work. And over this last 60 days, I've gotten much more comfortable. And it's been a super fun ride. And I can't wait to take it to the next level. So I hope this is helpful for you as you're thinking about chasing your own dreams. The biggest things that you can do are simply ignore that little bit of fear that you have on the front end, because it dissipates really quickly, and just continue to show up. The people that continue to show up are bound to get better. You just have to, if you're just going to put in the work every day. So I thank you for being here. It's been a fun ride for me. And I hope you want to continue this journey if you're interested in hearing more about what I like to talk about, which is this blending of, spiritual philosophy, things that I learned that were dramatically helpful to me as I grew, also with the practical side of building businesses and chasing everything you want, chasing that deepest desire that you have in terms of dreams and what you want to chase. That's what we talk about on this channel. So I'm so glad you're here, and I look forward to discussing with you further. I'll talk to you soon.